Hello everyone and welcome back to another real challenge video. Today, starting to quest in District of the Stars, gonna talk to Thornton Lewis.
Oh dear, who are you? You must be barking mad to come down here. It's a madhouse down here, to be certain. It's the sharks that are causing most of the trouble. They call themselves the Piscean Guard, and they claim to serve the Crustacean Empire. Whatever that is. They've prevented us from our main work, surveying the region and learning what we can about Celestian culture. I assume you're here to rescue us and to learn about the Celestian schools of magic. Stars, moon, and sun, right? If you want to rediscover the secrets of Celestian magic, then you must become one of us, an explorer. First lesson, observation. Based on where it stands, that broken monolith is undoubtedly the key to entering the area beyond. Would you be so kind as to go and survey that monolith and return here with your findings?
Okay. Explorer 101. That's a great name for this quest. Okay, the damaged monolith.
The monolith is ancient, but upon closer examination, the broken edges look fairly fresh.
Where am I going? Okay. Not trying to get pulled. And that would be bad. Okay, Thornton.
How interesting! A great deal of what explorers do is collect pieces of rubble and try to rebuild broken artifacts. You see, the Celestians were very big on building secret meaning into their architecture and decor, even their city layout. You can read a lot about a culture from how they build their walls, floors, and ceilings. Messages hidden everywhere. That said, if the monolith has recently been broken, then it is likely the work of the sharks of the Piscean Guard. They are crude vandals, always chopping at the Celestian artifacts and architecture, using pieces of stone for currency. Sometimes being an explorer is investigation, and sometimes it's throwing a bit of muscle around. Could you go and recover some of the pieces of the broken monolith from the Piscean Guard?
Well, I can do that by defeating 3 of them. And these guys are balanced. Alright. Okay, we'll get rid of these and put on the damage bubble. Okay, so last time was the grotto, and kind of struggled through it with several minion fights. I died several times and died once to a boss fight, but it's okay. It happens. And but now here in District of the Stars, this shouldn't be too long because I do know that there is one boss fight, and that's pretty much it. And there's just several minion fights, defeat and collect, so yeah, this should not take too long. But it depends, like, how quickly I can get through the battles and to, move on to the next one. But I do know that there is an upcoming dungeon after finishing District of the Stars, which will be for tomorrow's video, which is the Solarium. First Dungeon of Celestia. How well will it go? I don't know. Won't know until I do the dungeon. Alright. One down and then one more to go. I'm not gonna need feint. Get rid of 2 of these. They almost have 1k health. Okay. And blade up. And bast. Power pip? Nope. Let's see. Still no power pip. But it's going to give it to me next turn. Guarantee. Yeah. Let's do Earthwalker. Try it out with the blade and the trap. Just enough. Okay. This is a Celestian care, but it's Death School only, level 50. Okay. Alright. Okay, just one more Piscean Guard to defeat. Halfway to level 47, I believe. Yes. Halfway to 47. But real soon, you know, once I reach 48, I'll get to do my Forest Lord spell quest, but I can technically do it if I want to, but really, I mean, the only thing I can do is just wait till 52 until I can learn the spell. So, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, let's get rid of that. I'm going to blade up. I can probably finish him with Earthwalker. I would think I can do enough. 900 is a lot. 900 is a pretty good amount of health. I think it might be close. Let's see here. It's enough. Well, just like it would do for when the damage bubble was on. Circle of Thorns. Okay. That's good. I think it would still do enough with just a blade and a trap. I think mostly because of boost for balance. That's probably why. Try just a blade and a trap for Earthwalker. Does it still do enough? Without Circle of Thorns, will Earthwalker still do enough damage? It does. That did 1200. Okay. Well, never know if I'm going to need the bubble, the Circle of Thorns or not. I mean, I will use it. Okay.
Great work! I think you got all the missing pieces. Lesson 2. Restoration, or rebuilding that which was broken. We'll first need something to fuse the pieces together. The Stellar Protectors were made by the Celestians, and they're still up and running after all this time. They're just suits of metal animated by power motes within their bodies, guided by who knows what. The power motes should provide enough energy to fuse the piece of the broken monolith together. Could you go and collect a few power motes from inactive Stellar Protectors? No need to damage an active one.
Okay. I don't want to accept your side quest, but I appreciate it. Inactive Protector. Whoops. Need 3 of them. Oh, I see another one. This is perfect. Okay. Back to Thornton.
Those should do the trick. These power motes must be treated with extreme heat before we can use them to repair the broken monolith. Where will we get that kind of heat, I wonder? Blimey! I've got it! The Star Forge! It's still burning after all this time, and it'll serve perfectly. Take those power motes to the Star Forge and bathe them in the flames. Be careful, that's incredible power at play.
Alright, so use the Star Forge. Here it is.
You treat the power motes within the Star Forge. In short order, they're ready for use.
Is it really shaped like a star? Not really. But, if it's called a Star Forge, it is called a Star Forge. I'm not going to complain about that.
Those should do perfectly. I've reassembled the pieces of the broken monolith, but the translation is a bit of a bother, sad to say. Could you do us both a favor and go into the Astral Archive and seek out the knowledge we need? Speak to the Archivist there. It's sort of a talking library catalog that will tell you what you need to know.
Talking library catalog, okay. Okay. The Archivist.
I am the Archivist, a construct to aid research in the Astral Archive. Based on the nature of your request, I have prepared courses of instruction at 3 different preceptor stations. The stations are devoted to contrivances, conflict, and configurations. You may utilize them in any order you wish.
I just noticed it's kind of like a shape of an eyeball when she's speaking. Anyways, use the preceptor. And careful not to get pulled. It's close.
Though the people of Celestia exist in harmony with the universe, the other worlds of the spiral are not so enlightened. Celestia's magic touches the very spiral itself, and for this reason it is coveted by many. To mount a proper defense, Celestia must understand conflict in all forms.
The preceptor has a great deal to say about all manner of conflict, from wars to magic duels. Eventually the lesson ends.
Okay. On to the next one. Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, 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 ba-doo, doo, 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 doo. Here's the next one. The next preceptor.
Celestia's greatest achievement is its mastery of astral magic, conjuring power from the stars, the moon, and the sun. Celestian magic is intrinsically tied to an understanding of astral configurations, or the movement of celestial bodies.
The lesson continues for quite a while, teaching you about the nature of the worlds of the spiral, the stars, and the sun.
Not the moon?
So much to learn. And then the lesson ends.
I guess it's just star and sun. Okay. Good to know. Okay, I'm guessing this is the last one. Preceptor of contrivance. Something like that.
Among the greatest of Celestia's achievements is the creation of magic artifacts, or contrivances. These contrivances are essential to Celestian life, and are marvels of crafting and enchantment.
This goes on for a while. All manner of schematics, plans, and diagrams flash before your eyes until at last the lesson ends.
Okay. I'm gonna go out to the base camp and then head straight to District of the Stars. Seems a bit quick. Maybe it isn't. If I was gonna walk back, I'd probably get pulled or use the teleporter.
You look like you've been hitting the books. Did you learn anything? Now that you've a working knowledge of Celestian, we can determine how the broken monolith relates to the surroundings. Understanding context is vitally important. We must know not only how something works, but what it means in the big picture. The broken monolith has many markings very similar to those in the chantry, and may be significant. Could you go and survey the chantry to see what might be learned of the area? Return here with what you've learned.
The chantry. Okay. This might be a little tricky. Yeah, this is safe. This is looking safe. Alright. What do we got here?
You examine the observatory, using the powers of observation Mr. Lewis taught you. The mosaic on the floor appears important, based on the architectural emphasis. Perhaps a closer look.
Seeing some missing pieces.
The mosaic is clearly the key to understanding the secret message. Unfortunately, it looks like many of the mosaic plates are missing. If they were there, the meaning would be clear.
Absolutely. Make more sense. I'm gonna do the base camp. Trying to save a little bit of time. Kind of working. It's quicker with the teleporters.
So, what did you learn? You say someone stole the shiniest and brightest plates of the mosaic? Given what we know about the sharks, they're likely the culprits. I think you know what to do. Go and thrash some of those Piscean troopers until you recover the missing pieces. Be sure to look around the rest of the chantry as well. Those sharks will often hide things from their rivals.
Of course, gotta defeat 3 of them. Just like the guards. Okay. Just grab some health and then quickly battle them. Okay. Alrighty. Piscean Trooper. Same health. Trying to remember how many more defeat Clucks are there. I just know that there's only one boss fight. So if this is the only one before the boss fight, this could be perfect. Because as I said before, this area, District of the Stars, should not take so long. There we go. Blade up. Hope for a power pip next. Does he know he's dead? And I don't get a power pip. Of course not. Okay, pass. What a shock. Okay, let's finish you. And fizzled today. And just because I said that, it could still happen. Okay. Should still be able to pull 2. Nope, got a wave fish. But it doesn't matter. I just need 1 more. Okay. 10 more health from the wingfish. Okay. Well, it'll still, I can still do enough damage. So are they giving minions now to start off with 2 pips once you enter Celestia? That is what I am noticing now. Are minions... I mean, I know that's how it is when going into different worlds. Enemies start off with more than 1 pip. Because, like, you know, Wizard City through Dragonspire and up to Grizzlon and Wisteria. Enemies started off with 1 pip, right? And what I'm noticing now, since I entered Celestia, I am seeing enemies are starting off with 2 pips. So, this must be a big change. Because, you know, like, if an enemy has, like, more than 1 pip, like, they'll use a big spell and then can already take up half of your health already. So, this is what I am noticing right now. So, quite interesting. Maybe it's been this way for a while and I haven't noticed it until now, and I haven't been paying attention by looking at the pips from the enemy. But I don't know. I guess I haven't been paying attention. I just pay attention for how many pips I have until I can use it. Until I can use a spell. Alright. Okay. Got him, and then we gotta head to the Chantry. All right.
You find a small mosaic tile wedged into the gears of the orrery.
Here we go. I'm stuck. And then the shark cut. Very cool shark cut.
A shark must have used this place to hide a small cache of mosaic tiles, perhaps to barter with. You take them.
Okay. Back to Thornton. Like in the base camp port. Getting me quicker to get to the District of the Stars.
6, 7, 8, 9. You've recovered all the missing mosaic pieces. Smashing! Now you're ready to restore the mosaic floor to its former state. Head on into the chantry and see about putting the pieces back where they belong. That should put us ahead of the game.
Okay. Would you look at that? Level up, level 47. Awesome. Alright. 3 more levels until level 50. Okay. Celestian mosaic. Beautiful. It's this whole spiral of all the other worlds. Here we go. Takes a while. Just gotta have patience.
Excellent work! You're the best student I've ever taught. You've done much to earn your way into the Stellarium, but you're not done. I've taught you all I can, and the next steps are yours alone. Go to the Astral Archive and see if you can cadge some more out of that Archivist. That should set you on the right path.
So it must be getting to the end of District of the Stars. So yeah, just 2 defeating collects and then 1 boss fight. This is perfect. Absolutely perfect.
I am the Archivist, a construct to aid research in the Astral Archive. I am the Archivist, a construct created to aid research in the Astral Archive. My empathic array detects that you are here searching for a means of entry into the Stellarium. Is that correct? Only Celestian citizens are permitted unrestricted access to the Stellarium. Temporary access to the Stellarium may be granted by allowing an empathic scan to determine suitability. Please present yourself to the Preceptors of Configuration, Conflict, and Contrivance for your evaluation. Once finished, return with the tokens denoting successful completion and place them in the security plinth. The Preceptors have been activated and are ready for your use.
All right. Okay. It's weird for a second. Okay. Conflict Station.
The preceptor lectures for a little while about identifying and resolving disagreements of all sort. When the lecture is complete, the preceptor produces a small metal token for you. Congratulations.
Why, thank you. That's gotta feel good. Configuration Station.
There is an extremely long lecture about Celestian philosophy, astronomy, and magic theory. At the end of the lecture, the preceptor produces a small metal token for you, shiny.
It is shiny. Okay, and then 1 more to use. Contrivance Station. Okay, here it is.
The preceptor speaks at length about the creation of devices with magical properties. When it is finished lecturing you, the preceptor produces a small metal token for you. Good job.
What are the tokens that I'm getting? What do they look like? Okay. We'll use the security plinth.
You fit the 3-course completion tokens into slots on the security plinth.
Well, there we go. Archivist.
Congratulations. Your evaluation was a success, and you have been deemed worthy to enter the Stellarium. If you wish to continue, proceed to the pedestal immediately outside the doors of the Stellarium in the Grand Plaza.
Okay. Cancel. Well, go ahead and use the pedestal. There it is.
The pedestal appears to be missing a small section of metal, a key of some kind. Perhaps Thornton Lewis knows about it.
Yep, like a boss fight. Someone would take it and not let someone get inside the Stellarium.
Funny you should mention something being missing. The other day I saw the Piscean leader, a big fellow named Brutus Starkwave, fiddling with that pedestal. I wager he knows something about your missing key.
Yep, he sure does. Okay. Go defeat him. The Piscean leader. Brutus Starkwave. Down here. And here is his lair. Alright.
This is no place for a surface dweller. Come on, boys. Fresh meat.
Okay. Balance and balance. All about balance. Fighting so many balanced enemies. Okay, 4k health for what he has. So, I'm going to do a trap on the minion. And then, if I... Actually, I could blade and then, yeah, just don't hit. So, yeah. I was gonna say I could maybe bubble, or if I still do get a blade, I can still use it. Yeah. Got my 2 power pips, so that's good. Okay. Now can go ahead and finish off the minion. And then can focus on the boss. Yep. Alright. Down between me and Brutus. That's a good one to use so that you don't fizzle. I know I have guidance, but I don't really need it. Judgment. This will do 700. Okay. Not bad. It's still a lot of damage. But still, not bad. Alright, let's get set up. He passed. And up. What do you got? Sandstorm. Okay. Good. Alright. Normal blade. You my other trap, and then I can feint, and then put up circle of thorns, and then it'd be good. Good. Yeah, might as well just feint. What's this? Okay. Spectral Blast. Woo! That was risky for me to do that by putting up feint. Not gonna lie, that was risky, but it'll be okay. I know it will be. He passed. He may know that it's GG. First fizzle for today. Oh! I was on fire by not fizzling a lot. But there it was. First fizzle for today. What a surprise. And it's during a boss fight. Wow! Let's see if Centaur can finish him. I think it did. That was like 5k.
The Piscean leader drops a piece of curiously shaped metal. It must be the missing key.
Check the theme. 54. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Are we going to be getting some different pieces of gear at like a different level? And that's fine. Just got to be at the right level to use it. Alright. And that is it for District of the Stars. And the Stellarium will be for next time.
I think you finally got it. This is it. Now you can journey into the Stellarium and recover the Star of Celestia, the heart of the Stellarium. That artifact is crucial to understanding Celestia's star magic. Recover it and take it to the Grand Astrolabe in the Celestia base camp.
There we go. Look at the rain. 52. Okay, nice. Just quickly use a pedestal and then end it off for today. Okay. Thought it would give me a little dialogue, but I guess not. Whoa! Sorry about that. Good thing I'm ending here. Alright, thank you very much for watching the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Click on the like button for more real challenge videos. If you like Wizard101, subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notification bell so that you'll know when I post Wizard videos daily. I do live stream, so check out my live stream. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and join Discord. Have a wonderful day today, and I will see you all next time.